Hello everyone, welcome back to Ponderosa North for the love of Bonanza. Well, it's another Bonanza Bits episode today. Always a lot of variety of things to cover and a lot of housekeeping to do too. I look over some of the videos I've done and I'm going, that's not right. You're wrong, Barb. You've said the wrong thing. So I'm going to clean up some of that mess, and you guys have given me information that I didn't know. So I'm going to go over that as well. So let's start with the cleft chin debate on Little Joe. As you can see, in the early days, he had a cleft chin. And somebody in the comments said, no, that's just makeup. They just marked up a cleft chin. I never even thought of that. Here he is as Willie Lasada in The Last War Party. Nope, no cleft chin there. Here he is as Tom Dooley. No, nice square jaw there. And here he is as later Little Joe. And Little Joe we all know and love. No cleft chin. So yes, you are right. In the early days, they painted a cleft chin on Michael Landon. Whether that was the style or whether he asked for, I don't know. It's just, anyway. I showed this picture of Lauren Green, and somebody said, that's from the Donnie and Marie show. And that makes a total amount of sense because they used to wear all kinds of crazy costumes. This picture of Purnell and a lovely lady I showed a couple weeks ago. I'd never seen it before. I didn't recognize the woman, and now that I look at it, now that you've told me, that's Patricia Donahue, who played Regina in The Hopefuls. There she is in The Hopefuls in costume, behind the scenes. So yes, and apparently, according to y'all, she and Purnell dated for a time. So there they are out at some event. They make quite a handsome couple too. So I had no idea, and I had no idea that they were dating either. I showed this picture of Little Joe, and I said it was Walter. This is not Walter. This is one of Muley Jones's hound dogs. Here's Mike having fun with the bloodhound. That's not Walter. This is Walter. Sorry about that. Walter is some sort of lab Airedale cross. I don't know what he is, but he was funny episode. A very high-strung animal was Walter. I wanted to show this picture in the behind the scenes episode. This picture behind the scenes in the honor of Cochise, and the reason I wanted to show it was because Brunel's lying on the ground down here going, guys, could you get your act together? I'm laying in the dirt. But I guess if you're an actor, you're used to that kind of stuff. I'm going to show some older pictures of Purnell. He's like I said previously, he is was the oldest living original cast member. So I'm going to show some pictures of him in his later years. Some you might not have seen before. He lived to be 81 years old. So he didn't really change that much. Here he is doing some grocery shopping out with his wife Eleanor. This was a picture he took with a fan. It's just a close-up of him. So yeah, the other guys didn't really reach the ripe old age that Purnell did. There he is, near the end of his life. And I'm going to show you this one picture because he's almost unrecognizable in this picture. Can you see it? Yeah, that's him with a fan. So, like I said, yeah, the last man standing, and he said that too. He said after Michael passed away, he said, "Oh, I guess I'm the last man standing." Still relate back to Bonanza. I mean, I don't know. He couldn't get away from it, no matter how hard he tried. I don't know why he bothered trying, because he made an impact. You live with it, deal with it. So the last thing we're going to go through here is this is a survey in Bonanza Gold magazine. It is from 2008, and it is a survey, a fan survey. So I'm just going to go down the list of the favorites of the fans. The favorite comedy was Hey Burner. The favorite drama was The Gift. Yeah, that was a great episode. The Gift was the beautiful white stallion that the boys gave to gave to Ben, and it was a very heart-wrenching story. They never got to give him the gift in the end. I don't want to spoil it for you, but yeah, great episode. Favorite female guest star was Stephanie Powers and Calamity Jane. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. She was great in that. And it was the chemistry between she and Mike was very, very good. Yeah, they played off each other really, really well. If you get a chance, go back and watch Calamity over the Comstock. The favorite male guest star was James Colburn in The Dark Gate. Yeah, that was a great episode too. Another heart-wrenching episode, and Purnell just, stellar. Absolutely stellar in that episode. And he and James Colburn were in the movie Ride Lonesome previous to that. So he was in quite a few episodes. I believe James Colburn appeared in 3 Bonanza episodes. What else we got? Favorite villain or villainess? Gregory Walcott in Amigo, playing Cap Fenner. Yeah, he played Farmer Perkins too, which was really, really villainous. But Greg Walcott, I met Greg Walcott at a couple of the conventions. Lovely, lovely man. And he was also in Little House on the Prairie. Mike had him play in Little House, the baseball episode. That was Greg Walcott. Favorite Ben episodes or scene? Ben with Joe in the burned out house in Forever. Oh boy. Yes. Boy, you talk about heart-wrenching and actors going there. Those two, you can barely get through it. You can barely watch that scene. It's just horrific. Yeah, watch Forever when you get a chance, if you haven't already. Favorite Adam episode or scene? The Hay Burner. Back to the Hay Burner. Very, very popular episode. Purnell was very funny in that episode. He was very good. Favorite Haas episode or scene? Haas and the Leprechauns, of course. That was very good. Yeah. All these, I can't disagree with any of these. These are fantastic. Favorite Joe episode or scene? The Stillness Within. Yes, that's a later episode. He is blinded in an explosion, and again, it's sort of like a miracle worker kind of episode. Mike was excellent in it. He was excellent in everything. Favorite Candy episode or scene? Queen High. I didn't see that one. Sorry, I'm bad. Favorite episode or scene featuring a recurring character? The Mark of Guilt, which featured Hop Sing. Recurring character. I wouldn't call him a recurring character. I'd call him a regular, but that's their thing. Episode which should have been never filmed. The Ballerina. Totally agree. I didn't get it. I think I watched it once, and that was enough. So there's some of the fan favorites. And just while we're on the topic of surveys and stuff, I must say my eyes have been opened with my little show here. In that, who is the most popular? Just an unscientific survey. The episodes that get the most views have to do with Purnell. He was definitely far and away the most popular of my shows, and then comes Dan Blocker, and then Michael Landon, and then Lorne Green, and down from there. But anything to do with Purnell is definitely gets far more views than any of the other episodes that I do. So I really found that interesting, because I really thought Michael Landon would far and away be the most popular. But it appears Purnell Roberts was the most popular, even though he was there for less than half of the series. So that's the end of this episode of Bonanza Bits and Ponderosa North for the Love of Bonanza. Thank you for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you next time. Bye.